I just finished seeing Incredibles 2. It's been 14 years since the first one. Does this one meet its expectations? Does it live up to the hype? Let's talk about it. Hello everyone, welcome to my full movie review for The Incredibles 2. Let me start out saying up front that this review contains spoilers. If you have not yet seen the movie, I would encourage you to delay watching my review till you have the opportunity to see it. You still here? Okay. Before I give my full review, let me give a quick synopsis and trailer watch. Telecommunications guru Winston Deavor enlists Elastigirl to fight crime and make the public fall in love with superheroes once again. That leaves Mr. Incredible with one of his greatest challenges ever, staying home and taking care of three rambunctious children. As Violet, Dash, and Jack Jack offer him a new set of headaches, a cybercriminal named Screenslaver launches his dastardly plan, hypnotizing the world through computer screens. Now, let's check out the trailer.
Did you wash your hands? With soap? Did you dry them?
Is this all vegetables? Who wanted all vegetables?
I did. So, are we going to talk about it?
What?
The elephant in the room.
What elephant?
Mom's new job.
It's time to make some wrong things right. Help me bring supers back into the sunlight. We need to change people's perceptions about superheroes, and Elastigirl is our best play.
Better than me?
Whoa! I like Mom's new job!
Bye, sweetie.
I'll watch the kids, no problem.
That's not the way you're supposed to do it, Dad. They want us to do it
I
this
don't
way.
know that way. Why would they change math? Math is math.
Okay,
Math
Dad.
is math. Hello?
Hey, honey. How are the kids?
Everything's great.
Is she having adolescence?
And Jack Jack?
He's in excellent health.
Whoa! What the?
Num cooking.
Oh, no!
Cooking.
Wow, Daddy, that is freaking.
You know what's crazy, right?
Woo!
My family, I gotta leave it to fix the law, I gotta break it.
You've got to, so our kids can have that choice.
Thank you, young man.
Combustion imminent? What does that mean? Ah!
It means fire, Robert.
The Screenslaver interrupts this program for an important announcement.
Suit up, it might get weird.
I'll be there ASAP.
Where you going, ASAP? You better be back ASAP.
Did you know that it's been over 14 years since the first Incredible movie? So I was concerned whether this sequel would meet my expectations or surpass them. So my first impression is, wow, double wow. If you love Incredibles 1, you will definitely love Incredibles 2. The movie seemed to pick up where the first one ended. Even though this family experienced financial problems, the family was still able to pull together and remain tight as ever. The color scheme within the film was simply beautiful. The action was breathtaking. The fight scenes were excellent. Their working together as a family to combat crime was cohesive. Let's look at this extraordinary family and see who really shines within this film. The star of the movie is Jack Jack, voiced by Eli Fussell. Jack Jack is the baby whose superpowers are about to be discovered. Jack Jack was extremely funny. You couldn't help but laugh every time he gets into a situation. Elastigirl, voiced by Holly Hunter. Elastigirl has hung up her super suit to raise the family with husband Bob, leaving their crime-fighting days behind them. But when she's tapped to lead a campaign to bring the superheroes back into the spotlight, she finds she can still bend, stretch, and twist herself into any shape needed to solve the trickiest of mysteries. She also looks so sexy in her super suit. Mr. Incredible, voiced by Craig T. Nelson. He experiences a mid-superhero life crisis. He also experienced jealousy concerning his wife having a new job fighting criminals. He is also forced to navigate the day-to-day heroics of normal life at home in taking care of the kids. Violet Parr, voiced by Sarah Vowell. Violet, who possesses powers to become invisible, and she can generate an impact-resistant force shield. In this movie, she is seen going through puberty, especially the issue of first-time teenage dating and experiencing rejection. Dashiell Parr, voiced by Huck Milner. Dash is a 10-year-old boy, restless, relentless, curious through his remarkable power of super speed certainly sets him apart. Dash sports a hearty sense of adventure and a boundless supply of energy. He'd love nothing more than to show off his special skills and fight a few bad guys along the way, and doesn't understand why he has to keep his powers a secret. Frozone, voiced by Samuel Jackson. He is not only Bob's best friend, he's a fellow former super who's so chill he can make ice with the point of a finger. But even when he's not fighting crime as Frozone, Lucius is all about style. He has a quick wit and a cool, can-do attitude, and he wouldn't think twice about breaking out his super suit if it could help bring supers out of hiding. Edna Mode, voiced by Brad Bird. She is an eccentric fashion designer who also has a knack for advanced tech. She creates a special device to help bring Jack Jack's powers under control. Additional characters. Winston Deavor, voiced by Bob Odenkirk. Winston's parents were big supporters of superheroes, so when he and his sister inherited the company, they continued this support and decided to take it to the next level, kicking off a campaign to help the superheroes' cause. Since the government shut down the program that helped superheroes, the time was right for the Deavors to step in. Evelyn Deavor, voiced by Catherine Keener. She is the brilliant brainchild behind her brother Winston's Telecommunications company, knows her way around tech. She loves tinkering with tech and has never met a problem she can't solve. She is revealed to be the evil mastermind behind the Screenslaver near the climax of the film. In viewing this film, we got to see some wonderful eye-candy moments. For example, Jack Jack versus the raccoon. The both of them were throwing down. I give props to the raccoon. The scene where the monorail lost control, Frozone showed his power, was simply splendid. Elastigirl versus Screenslaver. The gloves were off. They were really rolling inside that apartment. As you can see, I really loved this movie, but I still had some issues with the film. So, what did I have a few problems with? Well, I have 3 small issues. Issue 1. I hated the fact that we had to wait over 14 years for the sequel. I hope the third installment don't make the same mistake. Every 2 years is acceptable. Issue 2. I really wanted to see what Frozone's wife looked like. Finally, Issue 3. From the beginning, I knew that Evelyn Deavor was the villain. It was so obvious that I saw it a mile away. Question: is it just me, or do you agree that if they had ever decided to make a live version of Mr. Fantastic and Frozone, could you imagine that it would be these guys? With that said, it's time to give my overall rating score for this movie. Based on my likes and dislikes, I'm going to give Incredible 2 9 out of 10 stars. So that's my full review of Incredibles 2. If you like my reviews and or other content, please subscribe and post your comments below. Till then, see you at the movies.